was really focused on how can we allow the Swift community to leverage all of the existing infrastructure that we have in place today around Swift connectivity, messaging standards, et cetera.
Well, there's a new name in Massachusetts politics, and he wants to challenge Senator Elizabeth Warren as the Democrat runs for a third term.
Are you telling me that Biden failed to put in some sanctions and the Russians? What is he talking about?
Biden put in a ton of sanctions, but they don't work, and that's the point. The European Union just put in their 13th round of sanctions.
13th round.
13th round. Now, the first 12 rounds didn't work.
I think they're just going to.
We have a change of government.
Yeah, true. What do you think about 2024?
We think blockchain is underrated. Okay, so blockchain is nothing but a technology that every government is adapting.
Is to say, how can we use some of the newer real-time payment clearing systems? How can we improve RTGS as it exists today through these industry collaborations to start addressing some of those 19?
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP.
No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness, shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likeys. Go ahead, throwing them moon suits, throwing them pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra. Bullish, let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.06 trillion, down about 0.9% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP in that number 6 spot, right around 54 cents. BTC 51K, ETH right around 3K. We got Stellar XLM right around 11.5 cents. We got Flare Networks right around 4 cents. XDC right around 4 cents. We got Songbird right around 0.0146. We got Zahao Networks right around 0.09. Bye. We got one from Ripple to pop things off. How does the crypto world adapt and thrive amidst the market volatility and technological evolution? Brad Chase recently joined the Tech Talk Daily podcast to discuss liquidity management, the rise and influence of AI, and the road ahead. 2024. The XRP drops. There's a lot of different blockchain networks or DLT platforms that are out there in the market today, but the challenge that institutions have is understanding which ones they need to connect to, which ones will still be around in a number of years.
The experiment that we did last year with over a dozen institutions and Chainlink was really focused on how can we allow the Swift community to leverage all of the existing infrastructure that we have in place today around Swift connectivity, messaging standards, et cetera, to be able to start to interact with this kind of new tokenized ecosystem in a way that doesn't require them to invest in entirely parallel infrastructure. So I think one of the key challenges is there's a lot of different blockchain networks or DLT platforms that are out there in the market today. But the challenge that institutions have is understanding which ones they need to connect to, which ones will still be around in a number of years. How do you mitigate the risk and the actual cost and overhead and complexity of connecting to all these different chains? And so we heard a lot of questions from our institutions saying, we have all this massive investment built up in Swift. How can we leverage that to start to access these ecosystems? And so that really was the kind of foundation for the experiment that we ran last year, which effectively had us partner with Chainlink as a technical partner to allow our institutions to send standing Swift messages, do a kind of a translation into message requirements that are necessary for these different blockchain networks. And between Swift and Chainlink, having joint orchestration to settle transactions across different types of blockchain networks, whether they're public or private chains. And really what this kind of demonstrated beyond just the technical feasibility of doing so was that there's a kind of a much quicker path it's possible to enabling adoption of tokenized assets.
Yeah, one from CoinDesk. Layer 1 blockchain Flare Networks has raised $35 million in private round. It includes investments from Kinetic Capital, Avis Layer, CoinDesk, Flare Networks, $35 million. And we got Crypto Eddie. Does it sound like we're going to get a fair reporting out of Keller at Large about challenger John Deaton in Boston?
Well, there's a new name in Massachusetts politics, and he wants to challenge Senator Elizabeth Warren as the Democrat runs for a third term. WBZ political analyst John Keller takes a look at Republican John Deaton and what his announcement video tells us.
I am running for U.S. Senate to continue my life's mission to shake things up for the people who need it most.
And the announcement video of Swansea attorney John Deaton tells a story not unlike that of the incumbent he wants to unseat.
When I was growing up in Oklahoma, all three of my brothers went off to the military. That was their ticket to the middle class.
Warren has always emphasized her humble roots, but Deaton says he can top that.
Highland Park, Detroit. I grew up in real poverty.
And does this self-description remind you of anyone?
I fought for the little guy. I took on the greedy corporations and the heartless insurance companies, and I won. Take on Washington corruption.
Deaton's video cites corruption while showing Warren's picture, but makes no specific claim against her, a standard ad maker's trick.
She gives lectures and plays politics and gets nothing done for Massachusetts.
But what a coincidence. Warren just released a report documenting her role in winning $50 billion in federal funds for Massachusetts over the past decade.
I took on the Washington insiders, and I won.
A reference to an ongoing crypto lawsuit where Deaton's clients won a split decision now under appeal.
Sam Bankman-Fried and other crypto billionaires argue crypto is special.
But at the very least, look for the pros and cons of crypto to get an airing in the Deaton-Warren race.
Drain the swamp. Free the standard. Get them Deaton. And we got one from Tom Emmer. Bitcoin's mining is not a threat to public safety, period. The OMB's abuse of its emergency powers to attack Bitcoin miners demands an explanation. Read my letter to the OMB. Tom Emmer. And we got one from Bitcoin Magazine. Donald Trump says many people are embracing Bitcoin and he sees more and more people wanting to pay in BTC. Where did they get a hold of XRP, bill for payments?
China obviously has its own push in the Chinese digital currency. But isn't the next logical step for you to embrace Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin obviously is decentralized. The government can't get its hands on it. What about Bitcoin with all the young people, including African Americans, who are very interested in it?
Well, a lot of people are doing it. I always liked one currency. I call it a currency. I like the dollar. But a lot of people are doing it. And frankly, it's taken a life of its own. You probably have to do some regulation, as you know, but many people are embracing it. And more I'm seeing people wanting to pay Bitcoin. And you're seeing something that's interesting. So I can live with it one way or the other. I've always liked one really powerful thing, and that's called the dollar. Yeah.
We got one from XRPJB. Crypto's here to stay, and there's nothing that can be done about it. Nothing can stop it. These assets are changing the financial system.
His economy. Are you telling me that Biden failed to put in some sanctions and the Russians? What is he talking about?
Biden put in a ton of sanctions, but they don't work. And that's the point. The European Union just put in their 13th round of sanctions.
13th round.
13th round. Now, if the first 12 rounds didn't work, why do you think the 13th round is going to do any better? Russia has found markets for its oil and natural gas in China, India. They're actually trading in some local currencies. They're not relying on the dollar. They're building an alternative payment system. We need them more than they need us.
Get off the SWIFT system.
That's right.
Where did they get a hold of that HODL, XRP, on-demand liquidity? We got real boy XRP. Tell me how you feel about Ripple without telling me how you feel about Ripple.
Kind of mechanism. And I also think this is more contentious, is that's the reason Binance survived everything, is the Chinese government wanted it to. Because that is the linkage between the fiat world and the crypto world. And they own the Chinese state essentially is a supporter of the largest crypto exchange in the world, because that is a potential bet on the future of the system of money. And it wants a say in that. And it makes total sense.
Where's Binance headquartered?
There isn't one.
Where does, what's his name?
CZ, Dubai.
Okay, I was going to say, I can't fathom that he's actually in China. Very interesting. So when you think about,
and the US will probably support Coinbase in the end.
What?
Because everybody needs control of this situation. If not, the UK will take control of the entire money, the global world of new money. Or the digital system.
I hope you're right about that, but I don't see a single move on behalf of the US government that would lead me to believe that unless they lose the Coinbase lawsuit, I think they're just going to
we have a change of government.
Yeah, true. What do you think about 2024?
We got 707 crypto blockchain, nothing but a distributed ledger technology, DLT, and is a technology that every government is adapting, like XRP ledger.
So blockchain is nothing but a distributed ledger technology. So So all your data is not on a central database. It's been distributed in many places. So blockchain is equivalent to your paper money. Blockchain is equal to your paper money. Okay. Cryptocurrency is an overrated one. Okay. So then what about blockchain? We think blockchain is underrated. Okay. So blockchain is nothing but a technology that every government is adapting. So roughly if we take Indian government, so they realized, they saw the benefits of Bitcoin. They saw how Bitcoin worked without a central bank, without any governing authorities. They've realized for the last 10 years, they saw everything, and then every country wanted to come into blockchain. Okay.
We got one from Stellar Aura, Meet Bigger, a software company simplifying startup growth. The challenge, making payments really work. This means navigating global payroll complexities like currency fluctuations and manual processes and too much more. Where Stellar comes in, Bigger adopted the Stellar disbursement platform, resulting in streamlined processes, fewer errors, and predictable digital payments. Learn how Bigger crushes it with Stellar XLM. We got 707 Crypto, the clearinghouse collaboration to accelerate digital payments.
So the Federal Reserve also brought to light their real-time payment system, FedNow, just a couple of months ago. And we hope that with the combination of RTP through the clearinghouse and FedNow through the Federal Reserve within the US, that we'll start to see more of that drive. And then lastly, also for international remittances, and this is where working with organizations such as Buna and others internationally is coming up to speed on those digital payments, and it's only going to help further accelerate that momentum going forward. And while CBDCs do show a lot of promise and potential, I think they're still in the very nascent phases. So we're right now in the exploration. Too much attention, I think, is being focused on, too far ahead in the future. We have a lot of problems that we can solve here and today with the people and the organizations represented within this room. Is to say, how can we use some of the newer real-time payment clearing systems? How can we improve RTGS as it exists today through these industry collaborations to start addressing some of those 19.
We got one from Uphold, introducing Uphold Baskets, your one-click solution for crypto diversification, launching with the big three: BTC, ETH, XRP, infrastructure, ETH, AVAX, Atom, Link, Quant, future of blockchain, KS, DAG, Sol, A0, near. More coming soon, links down below. Uphold, introducing Baskets. We got the Expector beta launch March 11th, 2024. See you inside the Betaverse. We got NFA, Crypto Coincidence, or BG reference. Riddle Bear is a main character of the late 80s book called Barely Bearable. Coincidence, or another glitch of the Matrix. And we got the upside down answers to the Bear's Riddler, reminding me of someone. Joe Katz, know what you hold. We still got a couple of days left for your chance to win 2024 XRP February 8th through the 25th, simply by purchasing a DCENT biometric wallet, single or double pack, and then submit your address to get 24 XRP and automatically enter to win 2024 XRP. And we got Crypto Bull 2020 based on the Fibonacci extensions using the logarithmic chart. XRP should hit $10 at the 0.5, $27 at the 0.618, $39 at the 702, and $387 at the 1. As you can see, price hit the 702 each time in the previous bull runs, and based on the bar patterns, we'll hit again XRP. Road to 387. And with that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, we got one from Coins Kid. After tuning into BCB's live stream, I think that what blockchain backer is looking at for Bitcoin from this point, a distribution top into the C wave of a macro ABC that started in November of 2021. As always, great content from BCB. Personally, I would like to see more data in the BTC chart and other charts as confluence to back this projection up and invalidate the blow-off top theory. As a confluence to my long-term projection, I do think we will see all-time highs for the Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ, and a rollover to the DXY. 4 out of 5. It is not bad arrows, but we will see the 5th one land. At the moment, data supports the case. I wish everyone the best of luck with that. Bagman and bag ladies, appreciate you stopping by and tuning in for another one. I am the XRP Bagman, the commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Let a friend know that the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes is still at hand with 2 for $1 XRP. Appreciate you stopping by and tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, crypto ghosts. Later, glitches.
Back like I left a few bags here. Party going down all night and yeah. Shout out to the fam, diamond hand all yeah. We knew the plan for hella years. She see the XRP, she wanna marry me. So many years we ain't really eat. More worry about trying to eat a dip. At all costs we went all in. Pulling up in something that drive itself. Pulling up in something that fly itself. They say 20K, your whole life changed. Well, I'ma have a few more lives then. 2017, I've been priced in. They got priced out. Chilling with the dust, another night out. Houston got a problem, yeah, we all clear. 3, 2, 1, now they all